So the second heading was materials, and the opportunity I see is in the conservation, use, and reuse of heritage materials. So this may be the most controversial thing I say today, but if you have them, you can keep your old wood windows. They can be drafty or painted shut, but I'm here to tell you that they don't actually have to be. Multiple studies have shown that wood windows in good repair, and that's key because they can be repaired, with one or more energy-saving retrofits, are as efficient as standard double glazed vinyl windows, and that's not getting into high efficiency triple glazed windows, but there are additional retrofits. Other studies have demonstrated that typical replacement windows do not pay for themselves over their useful life. And while window replacement is often one of the first things we do in the name of efficiency, it's actually one of the last we should be doing in terms of impact. So, of course, roof and wall insulation and foundation insulation has a much higher impact. So there's also opportunity more generally in the modern use of traditional materials. So clapboard, for instance, is durable and it's wind resistant, and it's made from local trees and local mills today. Wood's renewable if harvested sustainably. It sequesters carbon as it grows and continues to sequester it while it's in use. It's recyclable, and at the end of its life, mostly biodegradable. Traditional linseed oil paints have actually been making a surprising comeback thanks to some European makers, and they have promises of longer life and no peeling, which is a major problem in some buildings. And our province actually has a surprisingly active trade in new wood windows, which according to the University of Bath's inventory of carbon and energy result in just 10 to 20% of the emissions in manufacturing than an equivalent vinyl window. Lastly, on materials, I want to talk reuse. So we have a long tradition in Newfoundland and Labrador of repurposing building materials. Yet today, salvage is rare and usually unorganized. Meanwhile, cities like Portland, Oregon and Vancouver, BC have instituted deconstruction ordinances requiring buildings be dismantled and recycled rather than demolished. So reducing building material like this, it reduces waste, it creates jobs, and it conserves valuable materials and resources like old growth wood.